This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2006 Ram 3500. Obviously it's a crew cab and it's dual rear wheel. It's got the famous 5.9 liter turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive. It's the SLT package. It's also the Lone Star Texas edition. We purchased directly from an insurance company in El Paso. It's on a clear title. Like I said, it's got 93,000 miles. When it got here, we realized that it needed a glow plug module or relay. Glow plug relay module, whatever that is. It had a check engine light on it, and that was what it was for. It ran fine, but to make that light go off, we had to do that. It needed a new fan, and it needed a power steering pump. So it got all three of those things. Beautiful truck, runs great. The only thing that we didn't fix on it is the cluster. The indicators for the shifting, what gear you're in, don't light up, nor does the overdrive light up. If we wanted that, if you want that, add $300 to whatever the price is of the vehicle, and we'll put it in. We just have to send this one out and get another one, plug it in. But if you know how to shift, if you know where you're at, you don't need it, and it's just, it's just $300, just, flushing really. But if you want it, that's what we'll do. We're not going to do that when it's just kind of silly. We did replace the front bumper. There will be before and after pictures in our ads, so you'll see why. Basically, it was just kind of rough. It had a bunch of dings and dents like right in this area on the front, and it just didn't look good. That said, it's got a few touch-ups on it. It's got a few, very, very minor door dings and stuff, but really, all I would do if I owned this truck is probably buy a set of tires, and that would be it. The tires are pretty chunked up. You can see here, these tires, I wouldn't be driving this thing. If you go to discounttires.com, there's a bunch of franchise shops here in Tucson. Go to the one on Prince Road in Oracle. It's actually on Oracle Road, and ask for Sheldon. He's the manager there. Find the tires you want online. Pay for them online. Use our tax number, Wheel Kinetics tax number. You'll save about 5–10% on the price online. Plus, you won't pay taxes. They'll be on before it ships out or before you come here to drive it home. See these scratches there? Those were touched up. A little fading on top of the lights. Rock chip. Remember, looks like the chrome on this broke, kind of chipped away or broke or whatever. Anyway, a little bit of touch-up work would probably go a long way here. There was a little bit of a touch-up right here on the side of the light. Looks like they got too close to a bush or something there. It's a beautiful running truck. I mean, gosh. And it's the end of the line for the 5.9. So if you want a 5.9 and you want to pull something that'll run forever, we have a shipper that has 600,000 miles on this exact truck. And I tried to get him to trade into this one, and he swears he's never going to sell that truck. So try to do my job. Figured it'd be kind of fun to try to sell his truck with 600,000 on it. There's a little touch up here, and here, and here. Because of course it's a dual rear wheel, there's got to be touch up on both fenders, rear fenders, or it's not a dually. It's got a nice exhaust tip. Obviously you've got a tow package, a couple dings from backing into the hitch, and the bumper there, of course. Common. We used to have a fifth wheel hitch. They probably stole it when they stole the truck. There's your light plug for back here. So you can either drop in a long bed bed liner, or put a hitch in there with a bed liner, I guess. We were going to get a bed liner. We've decided that it'd probably be best to let the next guy figure out what he wants to do. There's a touch up right here also. Anyway, my experience is these are the tire size on here is L225 75/17s. LT, I'm sorry. LTs are required for a 3/4 ton or bigger. So you got to have that. There's a door ding right here that was touched up. Let's see. All right, let me get this thing started up here. You can't test the door locks with it running, so we got to do it off running. This is to prevent you from locking yourself out. All the door locks work. Let me fire this thing up and open the hood. See how the shift indicator, which would be right above there, right above the miles, doesn't light up? Basically, that and the overdrive light aren't working in the cluster. They're working in the vehicle. Obviously, it shifts and drives, and the overdrive works, but it doesn't light up. And, you know, whoever's buying this vehicle is probably savvy enough to know how to shift the vehicle. At least I hope they are. Got 2 new batteries. The fan is new, the power steering pump is new, and the glow plug module is new. It's actually a fairly quiet 5.9. I'm used to them being significantly louder than that. On the roof here, see if we have any surprises up there. No surprises. We got a manual slider here. There's something right there on this rear seat. All in all, the back seats look great, except for that little nick. Power seat, up and back, up, down, up, down. That works fine. There was a little tear right here. It looks like we filled it. It's a little soft right here in the cushion. You can see my hand kind of go down there. That's very common, where people just get in and they kind of slide in. So you can kind of see that underneath there. It's probably could use some foam fill if you wanted to do that. Tilt wheel works. Mirror's got a crack in the bottom of it. Out, in, up, down. Let's try the other side. Out, in, up, down. Alright, let's see windows. Driver window, passenger front window, passenger rear window, driver rear window. Let me check from the back door. That's the back door, driver rear door. We're trying to go through as much stuff as we can so that we can document for you what's right and what's wrong, so you don't get any bad surprises. Passenger rear window works fine. Let's see. Passenger front window. Passenger front seat looks great. This is the right color for towing a boat in Arizona. Right truck, right color. Okay, moving forward here. Get the seat forward. I'm feeling especially short today. Let's see. Your cluster up here, working.
In the United States.
Radio works. CD player. What do we got here? We got the cup holder down here on the floor. Let's see. Let's see the air through the correct vents. And that's blowing ice cold. That is a beautiful thing. It's 90 already here in Tucson. Let's see, what else we got? Let's look in here. Nothing to report there. There's your cruise on and off there. There's your miles, 93,922. We put it into neutral. Now, if you notice, we don't have an indicator, but 1, 2, now we're in neutral. Put it in four-wheel low. There's four-wheel drive right there. Put it into drive. Yeah, that's definitely four low. Lots and lots of power. Put it in reverse. Yes, perfect. All right, let me put it into four-wheel drive high, which is right there. Now we're in four-wheel high. Put it into drive. Perfect. Reverse. Perfect. Neutral. Back to two-wheel drive high. Lights off. Let's go for a ride. I actually have to go pick up our ATV trailer, so we'll just keep right on going. Pick it up with this. Anyhow, because it's on a clear title, we don't need to get it inspected. So if you come to Tucson to drive it home, first of all, I strongly urge you to call Sheldon at Discount Tires and Oracle and get tires. My experience is that 17s will run about a set of 6 17s for this truck. Won't be that expensive. They're like $600 or $700 with a full warranty installed. It'll be on the vehicle. I think it's a great idea. I would do that in a second if I were you. A nice set, I mean, like name brand set, you know, somewhere around $1,000. But just get the $600 or $700 set. That's the one that we keep buying, and they work great. Anyway, you're going to pay a dock fee of $250, and you're going to pay taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if you come from a state with a 3% state tax rate, you're going to pay a total of 5% taxes, plus a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, you're not going to pay any dock fee or taxes. You're going to deal with your tax man in your state if they are able to beat it out of you. All right. Yeah, this is what 9.1% buys you. Buys you Bolivian pavement. It's unbelievable. The higher they move the taxes up here in Tucson, the worse the roads get. It's kind of weird like that. Anyhow, get off my soapbox. This is a beautiful truck. I mean, gosh, we have no vibrations. We're on a terrible road right now. No vibrations, and the tires aren't good, and there's no vibrations. So I would say that this is a winner. I'm going to stop real quick here, kind of sprint to the light here. There's the turbo. There we go. Once you get to about 20, man, it starts rolling. Anyway, this is a really pretty truck. Please make sure, if we have an agreed upon price, that you get your deposit in. Once you have your deposit in, you can go to our site, and on our site, you'll see a banner that says deposit received and your name on it. So you'll know it's a done deal. Until we have a deposit, we don't have a done deal. We can agree on a price all day long, okay? Beautiful ride. It's hard to imagine, gosh, with a real set of tires on this thing. It'd be amazing. Anyway, a few little cosmetic things, very minor. You know, if you want us to replace the cluster, we will, but just add $300 to the price. I think it's kind of a waste of money, but if you want it, let us know. It's very simple to do. It's just a part. And that is all. Thank you very much, and have a great week and a safe weekend.